Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Lisa Rinna reveals how much money it would take to get her back on RHOBH. To come back to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you're going to have to pay up. I mean, if a billionaire sugar daddy came along and said, "You have to do Housewives and I will pay you $25 million, I would say, "Ok, fine, sure." Rinna, 61, shared on the Friday, May 2 episode of Dear Media's Let's Not Talk About the Husband podcast. When co-host Harry Hamlin asked if it was really all about the money, Rinna said it plays a big role. "A lot of times," she teased, "but it would have to be so much money." Rinna left The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after 8 seasons in January 2023. At the time, Bravo shared a portion of Rinna's resignation letter that stated, "I will not be renewing my contract, and I will not be coming back to RHOBH." Although the show has continued on, Hamlin, 73, believes his wife was the GOATed or greatest of all time to appear on the Bravo series. "A lot of people will come up to me and say, 'Oh, the show just doesn't have that spark, that same Lisa Rinna thing going on anymore,'" he said. "I know we have talked about this a lot, but you wouldn't go back." While Rinna has been outspoken about her desire to move on and focus on other projects, some fans have wondered if Hamlin was on the same page as his wife. In their latest podcast episode, Hamlin made it clear that he is not advocating for his wife's return. "I was there during those 8 years. I was with you the whole way," he recalled. "I know what it took out of you. I know what it gave you. I know what it took away. Knowing that, I would not in any way endorse you going back to that show." Although Hamlin believes the show may have given his wife a larger profile, it was a negative emotionally. "It took a lot out of you, out of me, out of everything," he said. "It didn't give you back as much as it took away. You didn't come out of it ahead, if you ask me." Last month, Garcelle Beauvais announced she was leaving The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after 5 years on the show. Although Bravo has yet to announce casting decisions for season 15, The View alum Debbie Matenopoulos claimed on SiriusXM's Page 6 radio that she was in talks to join the show. "I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this," she said on April 15. "Yes, I am currently talking to Bravo. If there's one thing Lisa Rinna knows, it's how to make an entrance, and an even more memorable exit." But while her departure from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH, in 2023 marked the end of an era filled with bunny drama, lip-plumping memes, and delightfully chaotic energy, fans haven't stopped wondering, what would it take to get Lisa Rinna back? Well, the answer is finally here, and spoiler alert, it's going to cost a lot more than a Birkin bag and a few diamonds. In an interview equal parts candid and classic Rinna sass, the actress-turned-reality star didn't hold back when asked what kind of check Bravo would need to write to get her back in front of the cameras. Her answer? "Let's just say, it would need to have 2 commas, baby, and I'm not talking about Instagram followers." The $2 million question. According to insiders close to the star, and some very vocal hints from Rinna herself, the magic number is hovering around $2 million for a full season comeback. Yes, that's 7 figures to once again sip rosé, stir drama at high-end luncheons, and deliver confessionals that are equal parts savage and sensational. "It's not that I don't love the show," Rinna clarified in a recent podcast appearance. "I gave it everything I had for 8 seasons, but coming back now, I'd need a reason. A big, glamorous, bank account altering reason. And to be fair, she might just be worth it. A housewife like no other." From her first glittering step into the RHOBH universe, Lisa Rinna made it clear she was not there to play nice. She was there to play the game, and she played it better than most. Whether she was confronting friends turned foes, launching her lip kit empire, or channeling soap opera energy into reality TV gold, Rinna brought a level of unfiltered drama that kept viewers glued to their screens. She's like a lightning rod, One former producer said, "You don't always know where the storm is coming from, but you know it's going to be electric when she walks into the room." $2 million really such a stretch? Reality TV economics. Let's do the math. When RHAOB launched, most housewives were reportedly earning somewhere between $60,000 and $100,000 per season. But that was over a decade ago, and the stakes and paychecks have grown exponentially. OJs like Nene Leakes, Teresa Giudice, and Bethany Frankel have all raked in million-dollar seasons. Lisa Rinna knows her worth, says a veteran TV agent. She brings eyeballs, headlines, and social media chaos. That's exactly what producers pay for. In other words, Rinna's salary demand may sound bold, but it's also business. The Bravo balancing act. Bravo has been in a transitional era, with several longtime housewives stepping away or being shown the door. Producers are constantly trying to find the right mix of fresh faces and familiar icons. And with RHOBH specifically, the show has weathered critiques of being too glam, not enough grit. Enter a potential Rinna return. "She's polarizing," admitted Andy Cohen in a recent WWHL moment, but you cannot deny she's one of the greatest housewives of all time. Still, Bravo hasn't yet confirmed any active negotiations, but Rinna seems to be playing the long game, and she's playing it smart. Manifesting mayhem, one meme at a time. Since leaving RHOBH, Lisa Rinna hasn't exactly faded into the shadows. She's walked Paris Fashion Week, signed brand deals, popped up at high society events, and turned her Instagram into a performance art gallery of high fashion, dancing, and slightly unhinged commentary. "Honestly, I've been booked and blessed," she says with a smirk. "But do I miss the housewives' chaos sometimes? Sure, I just don't miss doing it for less than I'm worth." And of course, she knows the value of a well-placed tease. When asked on a red carpet if she'd returned for the right amount, she winked. "Everything has a price, even a Rinna." Fans are divided and loud. Naturally, the internet had opinions. Some fans are already crowdfunding in jest. "If everyone who watches RHOBH sends Lisa Rinna $1.50, we could make this happen," joked one user on X, formerly Twitter. Others are less enthusiastic, citing her final season as too much drama, not enough fun. Still, even her critics agree, she's a powerhouse. "She stirred the pot, flipped the table, then served the tea on it," wrote one blogger. "You don't have to love her, but she was the moment." What would a Rinna return look like? If Bravo does pony up, expect fireworks. Rinna has hinted that she'd only return under the right cast chemistry, possibly implying she's eyeing a reunion with frenemies like Erika Jayne, or a rematch with Sutton Stracke, whose southern sweetness often clashed with Rinna's firecracker personality. "I'd want a cast where everyone's willing to go there," she said recently. "If we're going to play nice, call someone else. But if we're going to stir the pot until it boils over, I've got the spoon." Final thoughts, worth every penny. Lisa Rinna isn't just demanding a paycheck, she's demanding a seat at the table she helped flip over. Whether you loved her or hated her, RHOBH without Rinna has undeniably lost a bit of its unpredictable magic. And in a reality TV landscape filled with tryhards and one-season wonders, there's something refreshing about a woman who knows exactly who she is, how she moves the ratings needle, and how much that needle should cost. $2 million. Bravo might want to start writing the check in gold ink.